It's a 65-degree day right off of I-65 in Indianapolis. And a coin toss taking place. And while that's happening, let's go down to Tracy.
Jim, both teams without key defensive players today. The Chiefs will miss the speed and the energy of linebacker Willie Gay. Spent it 4 games for violating the NFL's personal conduct policy. Now, in replace of Gay, it will be Darius Harris and Leo Chenal. In terms of the Colts, no Shaquille Leonard today. He is out once again, recovering from offseason back surgery. He's close, but he will not be able to make it this afternoon, John.
He's sorely missed for the Colts. Such a presence, and just when he walks into a room, and much less into a huddle, and leads that defense. But Andy Reid, Frank Reich, ready to get things going here. The Chiefs won the toss and have deferred at the top.
Yeah, that's in vogue in the league right now, and this is one of those drives. First drive's always big, we know that. But right now, after that, week against Jacksonville and nothing went the Colts' way, I expect them to come out and get back to their blueprint, which is run the football, play action, protect the quarterback a little better, and Matt Ryan just can't make a couple of mistakes he had last week. This team is better than they've shown the first 2 weeks, and I think today they got a chance to prove that.
There's Reid coming up, stuffing Taylor after only a yard or two. What a quarterback carousel it's been. 5 different primary starters over the last 5 years. Andrew Luck, Jacoby Brissett, Rivers, Wentz last year, and now Matt Ryan. All of those, except for Brissett, who was taken in the 3rd round by New England, were top 4 picks overall in the draft. We've got an update. JB and Phil with the honors.
Still 4th and goal for Buffalo. No
Fourth and
problem.
go. Josh Allen finds Devin Singletary for the 2-yard touchdown pass for the drive. Josh Allen was 6 completions out of 6 attempts for 66 yards. Buffalo leads 7-0.
A loss of 3. Let's go back to New York. JB and Phil.
Miami D contributing.
Yep, they're on a blitz. Josh Allen tries to throw it deep down the field. Javon Holland gets the sack, the fumble, and then Chase Edmonds runs it in from there. It's Buffalo 7, Miami 7. Back to Jim, Tony, and Tracy.
The tackle. It'll be 3rd and about 4 coming up. Michael Pittman had a big year last year.
Yeah, and he was really the only guy, that had a ton of production, right? Last year, 88 receptions. Next closest, Jonathan Taylor and Hines, 40 receptions.
Dunlap and others. And here is JB and Phil with an update.
If Burrow stays upright,
yeah, he can get her done. There's no doubt about it. Joe Burrow finds his 3rd receiver, Tyler Boyd, hits him. He turns it into a 56-yard touchdown run after the catch. Puts Cincinnati up 14-6 over the New York Jets. Back to Jim, Tony, and Tracy.
Jim, I'll get an update on right tackle Andrew Wiley, but first, you mentioned Julian Blackmon. It is a left ankle injury. They took his shoe off, they taped it up, put some padding. As you saw, he was trying to run up and down, but he was shaking his head like he is just not comfortable right now. Doesn't look as though right now he's going to be able to get back out there. He is listed as questionable, and it seems they will take him to the locker room, guys.
Incredible.
Got an update. JB and Phil, it's all yours.
9 plays, 83 yards, Tua.
Yeah, nice job by Miami. Tua Tagovailoa, 11-yard pass to River Craycraft. And what this does, it ties the game up. Buffalo 14, Miami 14. Back to Jim, Tony, and Tracy.
In honor of Hispanic Heritage Month, Rigoberto Sanchez and some of the Colts visited Ernie Powell Elementary School, a school that offers bilingual learning, for a book fair and the opportunity to read to the students. Colts being, as always, very heavily involved in this great community of Indianapolis. As in halftime report, join JB, there's Phil, Nate, Boomer, Coach Cower, all the scores and highlights coming up on the Verizon halftime report. You've got seconds to go in Miami. That's tied at 14. You got Tennessee and Vegas both looking for their first wins, and Titans have put up a 24-10 lead over the Raiders at halftime. All of those stories and highlights coming up on the Verizon halftime report.
And that's not just on that play. Obviously, you're protecting there, but they've been softer.
That's going to do it. They're not even going to run on the play. We're going to head to the locker room.
That's interesting. You could have thrown a Hail Mary, right?
That's what I thought.
The only reason you would do that is because I've always wondered, quarterback could get hurt. Look at, he's upset right here. Mahomes is like, I don't want to run the ball and finish the half. He's like, well, stop. We're playing good. It's tough. They got a good D-line. I know, but just trust us. Come on.
Andy says, come on, let's go on in. But a little disagreement there inside Kansas City. That's the end of the first half. First half highlights coming up from Verizon at a word from your local station. Kansas City will be receiving the third quarter kick with a 14-10 lead. Back here in the booth, Tony, the Colts had it going for a good part of that first half, but they give up two short touchdown drives to the Chiefs, both coming off of fumbles by Ryan, so they have the lead here 14-10.
You know, you did exactly what you wanted, your blueprint. We're going to come out and play Colt football. We're going to smash mouth it. We're going to give it to Taylor way too many times, shorten the game. We're going to create a turnover early, and all of a sudden you get two turnovers, two fumbles, Matt Ryan, and it's like we did everything right. It's going to be muddy. You know, we're not crazy explosive, but we're losing now 14-10, and that was really their best punch, I think, Jim. I think right now this could get away from them in a hurry. You got to start over, stay committed. But Matt Ryan dropping back is not going well. This is not good for them if he just drops back. Play action, run the ball.
29-yard return. Tracy with the update.
Jim, not what we expected to see from this Kansas City offense to start that first half. But I have to tell you, at the end of the half, there was definite frustration between Patrick Mahomes and Eric Bieniemy. And I asked Andy Reid what that was about. Andy Reid actually had to step him and tell him to calm down. Well, I also asked Andy Reid, why did they get a final play off at the end of the half? He said they were bringing pressure. They just didn't felt they wanted to take that risk. What Andy Reid told me is they just need to establish that run more, run the ball better, and make sure they take advantage of possession throws.
Well, you know, thank you, Tracy. You could see Patrick was saying, why?
Yeah.
Why? He wanted to run another play.
Well, all quarterbacks want to be aggressive. And here's exactly what happened. Jim,
tell me on the other side of this break.
Let's go to commercial.
Here's a look at the two quarterbacks, both past league MVPs. Ryan in 16, Patrick Mahomes in 2018.
Well,
the passing yardage almost identical. Again, team total yardage is identical, 102 yards apiece.
Yeah, it's a muddy game, but it's kind of the game that the Colts wanted. But the two turnovers.
Over to Taylor to pick up 7 out of the backfield.
And here's to my point. You're learning all the new verbs. He kills the play. Guys, it's going to be a zone. Cover 2. Here's the play. Come on back in. Taylor, what I got? Okay, yeah, do this. You got to think. And by this point, it's like, uh-oh, here comes the blitz. Now I got to get this ball out, but you're also like, where's the protection? Who's going to who? And what's the route? Well, that's how fast that goes and has to happen. And if it's not second nature right away, you're just going to be behind for a little bit early in the year, and you're seeing that.
So he's starting to get going a little bit. Highest yards rush by running back per carry. Bo Jackson. How about that? Jamal Charles, Chubb. There's Jonathan Taylor ahead of Jim Brown.
Yeah, I mean, he's in rare company there. I mean, he also has the most rushing touchdowns in his first 34 games.
Time. JB, Phil, what do you have?
Hey, back and forth, Phil.
Yeah, a lot of scoring in this game. Thought it would be more defense, but Lamar Jackson to Devin Duvernay, a 4-yard touchdown pass. Lamar Jackson's 4th touchdown of the day. New England has just turned the ball over. Baltimore up 28-20 over New England. Back to Jim, Tony, and Tracy.
Franklin. Update time it is. JB and Phil, what is it?
Buffalo have been mastering Miami, but
Yeah, exciting game down there in Miami. Chase Edmonds, 3 yards out, gets his 2nd touchdown of the day. That put the Miami Dolphins up 21-17 over Buffalo. And back to Jim, Tony, and Tracy.
It's just a hole. What's the question?
Oh, for the Colts, coming through huge.
Next week, a big doubleheader on CBS. Bills Ravens highlights the early action will be at Lambeau for the Patriots and Packers. All beginning with the NFL today at noon Eastern. And now we've got just 18 seconds left. 1 snap. And Matt Ryan comes to Indianapolis in his home opener and upsets Kansas City in a thriller, 20-17.
Wow, Frank Wright, great coach. Matt Ryan, been a great player a long time. Turns back the hands of time, I felt like, at the end there. But really, the last play, Jim, I want to say, Smith-Schuster looked like he didn't really know exactly what to do. It's kind of a miscommunication. Mahomes throws it, but he doesn't run a slant hard or a wrap in, and that gives Gilmore time. I think it really just didn't know the play fully.
And Jones is going to rue for days and days that penalty that kept the ball in possession of Indianapolis, what proved to be their winning drive. Ryan was 8 out of 10 on that winning drive, that 8-minute-plus drive with a touchdown pass to get their victory. For Tony Tracy and Gene Steratore, Jim Nance saying so long from Indianapolis. It's time for bonus coverage as we go to Kevin Harlan in Miami.